Hi Scorpio, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I've got a ton of oracles here and I've got tarot. We're going to do a deep dive. We're going to see what's going on in the collective. Now, if you don't know, my name is Karen and I do these big readings. They happen every 2 weeks. On the alternate week where I can, I'll do a quick 10-minute reading. So certainly make sure you've got the notification bell on so you don't miss any readings. Also, if you do enjoy these readings and you want to see them keep coming, all I really ask is that you show love and appreciation through liking, commenting, and subscribing. Obviously grows the channel, but more importantly, it allows us to connect energetically. Now, when I was pre-shuffling all of the cards, literally only one card came out, and it says ears wide open, as in your ears wide open. When that card shows up, Scorpio, in the next few weeks, I really feel that you are needing to not be distracted, to focus on hearing something or hearing somebody. It's like ears wide open. It's like listen carefully. I feel you could be having a conversation with someone. Don't be distracted. Okay, don't look at your phone when they're talking to you. It's like really truly listen carefully. Now, it could be that you're wanting that with someone else, like you might feel unheard. Okay, either way, someone is needing to really listen in the next couple of weeks. We're going to see what's going to come through. Now, it could also be listening to self, but I'm feeling it's not. I'm feeling that there's the need to listen carefully in a situation. Okay, bottom of the deck, we've got the Oracle's Gift. And it's funny enough, it's next to Into Me I See. I did say it could be tuning into yourself for some of you. You know, the Oracle's Gift, some of you could be consulting a tarot reader or someone spiritual. Some of you could be literally doing that and you're needing to really listen carefully. I feel it could reveal something about you. Into Me I See. Also, if there is a conversation with someone, and like I say, I'm reading energy, it could be you or the cross watcher. Someone is needs to listen carefully to see something within them. It's like, no, into me, I see. Okay, so maybe come back in a couple of weeks and tell me if that's relevant in some way, shape or form. Okay, let's see. Scorpio. Ears wide open. One more, please. Okay, bottom of the deck. It says exposed and revealed. Into Me I See, exposed and revealed. I feel like you're seeing something about yourself. Maybe someone's like giving you feedback at work, in friendship, in love, and you're needing to truly listen and look within. Or you could be doing this with someone else. But something is going to be exposed and revealed and someone has to listen. That's all I have to say. We could just stop the reading. All right, Scorpio. The Oracle's Gift has now come out. I mean, you could be a reader. You might be into tarot, the esoteric. You know, this is often when this card shows up. I pull this card personally a lot, but obviously I'm a reader. So that's why I get that card a lot. You might have similar giftings. You might be leaning into them. You could be seeing a psychic, a spiritualist, a reader. Okay, that's showing up for a reason. And it is connected to exposed and revealed. So I feel you're getting told something. The Rose's Kiss. This showed up for one of the air signs. I can't remember which one. You know, the rose is very beautiful, but there's thorns, right? I'm going to get one extra card. So, you know, even then, thank you. Like, I just sometimes see things differently because I'm an intuitive reader, right? I don't just read the meaning of the card. The rose is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The beauty of the rose. But they can hurt. They can draw blood, right? It sounds a bit dramatic, but you know what I mean? Like, they can hurt. And it can, for me, I'm picking up something about the shadow, and we all have the shadow self. the hidden parts within us that sometimes need to be revealed and dealt with, the shadow work that we need to do. Scorpio, I'm feeling that either you're having this conversation with someone else or they're having it with you. No, very nice card. We've got in perfect harmony. Interesting, because we've got music, and we did hear, see something about listening. In perfect harmony. I want to get more cards on that. I mean, it's a very beautiful card. Coming into harmony, resolving something perhaps. Maybe there is something you're listening to. Maybe it is music. I don't know, but let's keep going. Universal Dragon, balance. I did say something about resolution or reconciliation or finding balance. I have got that at the bottom of the deck. Quite interesting, because all the air signs had a theme around compromise, balance. Scorpio. Ease to the ground. Yeah, I mean, look, the Oracle's gift, you might have a deep knowing about something, your intuition, you might hear rumors. I'm just going with my intuition here. Ease to the ground, you know. Scorpios are very instinctive, very intuitive. Whether or not, like, you hear something, just be careful, right? Like, I'm not saying that you're spreading rumors or obviously anything like that, but you might be hearing something, wanting to clarify something. But let's keep going. Bottom of the deck, we've got creation. Beautiful. Literally all three air signs had that card today. So everyone's feeling creative. They're in that energy of creation, which is beautiful. Scorpio. Tell me if you are working on a creative project or tapping into your creative side more. One more, please, for Scorpio. Whoop. No, those cards too many, Scorpio. Let me keep going. This deck is a little harder to hold. Very long. One more, please. Okie dokie. What do we have? Bottom of the deck, hibernation. Are you hibernating? Have you recently been hibernating? Goals. It's time to set your goals, and it's time to get creative. All of the air signs had a message around big, hairy, audacious goals today. And I'm going to say the same thing to you. The universe wants to stretch us, right? They don't want us to just, you know, set goals that are easy. They want us to stretch ourselves, to reach higher. Look how the dragon's reaching for the star, right? So they're wanting us to set lofty goals, or BHAGs, big, hairy, audacious goals. You know, the ones that you tell your friends and family and they tell you, you're dreaming. Don't be ridiculous. I really want you to set one of those. I told all the air signs today, I want them to write down a big, hairy, audacious goal. Something that you think is completely out of your reach, set it anyway. Reach higher. Expect more from yourself and from your life. Okay, definitely a theme around balance. Now, in the case of the air signs, it was to do with balancing themselves, like work-life balance, prioritizing self-care. We'll see what comes through for you, but definitely a theme generally about balance being important at this time. So maybe you are very focused on goals, but it's about finding that balance too. They're wanting you to ground your energy. So if you're currently feeling, and this came out for Taurus last week, I literally can't say it, discombobulated, something like that, look it up. It just means like not yourself, like all over the show. It could be that you're needing to rest with the hibernation, or you might have recently felt that way and you might have had more rest and stillness in order to get back to a place of feeling grounded again. Okay, that could be the case. That might be helping you find more balance, achieve more balance. Let's look now at divine doorways. It says slow and steady, keep moving forward and doors will open for you in good time. You might feel like things are not happening quick enough in your life. You might be saying, you know what, nothing happens for me. Or you might be looking for opportunity and you just feel like nothing's showing up for you. They are telling you to be patient, slow and steady wins the race. I know that's a horrible saying sometimes. We get frustrated with the timing in life. Scorpio. But slow and steady wins the race. 2 more. 1 more, please, for Scorpio. Okay, bottom of the deck. Who had this? I believe it was Gemini. Pure cascade. Old patterns and blockages are being washed away. It's time for new inspiration. And I'm looking down and it's next to balanced power. Stay grounded, grounding, while reaching for new heights. Look at this. Seriously, can you make it up? I doubt it. Reaching higher, but staying grounded. Balanced power. So if you get promoted, right? It's saying don't let it go to your head, right? Be strong, get flexible, stay grounded, but still reach for new heights. Very similar themes coming out. So a lot of you are breaking free from old patterns and behaviors that have kept you stuck. I feel compelled to shuffle again. I have no idea why. Just going with it. We have quiet moments. Yeah, inventory, self-inventory. They're wanting you to assess your goals to get ready for the next season. I kind of feel like you're in, not in no man's land, but you're in between worlds right now. You might feel like nothing's happening, the energy's slow moving. And, you know, my Scorpio daughter's been a bit frustrated. She's between worlds at the moment. Just use the time to improve yourself, you know, self-inventory. When was the last time, Scorpio, that you checked in with yourself, that you really did a good deep dive, 360 back to yourself and had a good look at yourself? When was the last time you did that? When was the last time you created space to do that, to do a bit of a check-in with yourself? How are you going? And you might be really proud of yourself. Or you might be proud of yourself in some areas, but there could be some areas that still need more work. It could be something around balance. There could be a need for more balance in your life. Use the quiet in-between time to develop yourself and set goals. What a beautiful energy, because we're coming to the end of the year. What I'm picking up is like have you ever heard of the Wheel of Life? A lot of life coaches use it, where you look at all the different areas, health, career, spirituality, you know, all of the things. And you give yourself a rating out of 10. And if you've never done this, there's so many free tools. And I've done this many times, and I've studied life. I am a qualified life coach. And it's a really important tool because we don't often look at it, right? We're just so in the hustle of life. So if you feel like life is slow moving and you've got time at the moment, use it to your advantage. Okay, use it to reflect on how far you've come, but also to set goals on the future and reach higher. Okay, let's get one more. Scorpio. Wow. What do you think it might say, Scorpio? I mean, seriously, seek balance. Know when to stand your ground, to go with the flow. In all things, find harmony and balance. Interesting, because Libra got a really strong message about, was it Libra? Might know it was Aquarius. Aquarius got a really strong message around, you know, not always having to be right, not always having a win, but to always focus on finding win-win, finding, you know, or even the ebbs and flows, you know, when to stand your ground and when to go with the flow. You're getting a similar message here today. I think we've got one more oracle. I know we've got 2. Once again, we have creation. Lots of confirmation in the reading today. So it's a time of using your talent, and it's a time of tapping into your creative side. Tell me in the comments what you might be creating. Have you picked up a new hobby? Are you making plans? Are you working on something? Scorpio. Scorpio. 2 more. 1 more. Acceptance at the bottom of the deck. We have, yeah, I was feeling this, Scorpio. I am not going to lie with you. Like, you've got the devil energy showing up. Says extremes in this deck. Avoid extremes of any kind. Seek balance. Seek harmony, right? Avoid extremes. You'll know what area of your life where you might not have balance. Okay, do that self-inventory. If you've been drinking too much, eating too much, not taking care of yourself, not prioritizing yourself, is there any area of self that needs more balance? Avoid extremes. Scorpio. And we have the energy of protection coming through. Not protection, it actually says discernment. Isn't that interesting that I thought I saw protection? We'll see what comes through the reading today. It's actually discernment, and I feel it's directly connected to extremes. Discernment is making wise choices, right? Being discerning with your actions, your behaviors, your thoughts. Seeking balance, not extremes. Being discerning. All right, no more preaching. Let's see what the angel answers has to say. I'm only channeling the message. I'm not. I am seeing here forgiveness. Nothing strong has come through about that other than balance and harmony. So if you are out of sorts with anyone, for those of you with disagreements or issues in relationships, there is forgiveness showing up. But let's see, what would your angels want to tell the Scorpio collective today? Sometimes it's forgiving yourself. So if you have been making some less than discerning choices lately, forgive yourself, focus forward, making positive change, seeking balance and harmony again. One more, please. Bottom of the deck, they're cautioning you, Scorpio, to wait. What else? What do you think it says? Honestly, this happened to Aquarius in a really big way. And if you've got a strong placement, go check it out. Maybe you're dealing with one. Avoid extremes. There's something about if it's not a resolution with someone and finding a compromise for both parties, it's about balance and harmony, because you can see the scales, right? You've just had too many repeating themes. Extreme is not balanced, not having balance or harmony, right? So you can see the connection. All of them are linking up. Let's get one more. Scorpio. Forgiveness. Even extremes. This can be emotionally. So if you're having issues in friendship or relationships, maybe it's your emotions that are in the extreme. Okay, sometimes the shadow aspect of Scorpio can be possessiveness, jealousy, and holding on to grudges. And I'm a Scorpio rising, by the way. There's no judgment. This is the shadow side. And there was something about having to do a self-inventory. So I'm saying all of these things with love. There's a need to take a look at something. You are the cross watcher. There is the opportunity for compromise and forgiveness and balance, either with another person or within you. And yeah, it's just something you're needing to see. Bottom of the deck. Oh, wow. I've got the Star, the Page of Swords, and the Sun. Someone seeking clarity or really desiring healing in a situation. I'm covering the nudity. YouTube will give me an age restriction if I show the Star card fully. The Star card, interestingly, is major for Aquarius, so there could be a link there. And even the Page of Swords, air. And then it's next to the Sun. Now, the Sun and the Star can 100% connect to recovery, healing, can also connect to clarity. The Page of Swords is the seeker of truth and knowledge. So perhaps you're researching how to get well, how to recover from something, or someone wants to bring healing to a situation. And definitely for some of you, it could be an Aquarius, could be an air sign, also could be a Leo, Sun card. Okie dokie, let's get on with it. First three cards, please. Now, I'm even seeing the acceptance. So whether or not you're coming to terms with something, you're accepting something within you or in a situation. Scorpio. Two more. One more, please. Giving them a really good shuffle. Okay, bottom of the deck, I do have a Five of Pentacles. Let's get the first three cards. You might have recently gone through a period of hardship or ill health. could have left a job. You could have exited a situation. 9 of Swords. Scorpio. Some of you are not sleeping well. 7 of Cups. Interesting. Scorpio. Lack of sleep is clouding your vision at the moment. Oh, wow. Very, very, very strong reading already. Okay, let me show you. And by the way, your bonus reading last week was a cracker. This is quite interesting. It could be a different collective of Scorpios, or something has shifted or changed with the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, 9 of Swords. Anxiety. Not sleeping well. Fears keeping you awake at night. Anxiety keeping you awake at night. 7 of Cups can be confusion. Not sure. You've got discernment. The universe is saying 100% you need to make a good decision, and you might be really confused about what that is right now. 7 of Cups is lacking clarity. It's lacking a focus. It's like being spoiled for choice, having so many options or possibilities and not having a clue which one is the right one to choose. Your vision might be cloudy right now. 2 of Swords, even then, mental conflict. Unable to make a decision, unable to see something at the moment, conflicted about something. You might feel that you are stuck. There could be a stalemate between you and another person. It could be stressing you out. You might not be, you could be in separation from someone here. 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. Yeah, some of you have gone through a breakup or a separation, or there's been issues with feeling abandonment, whether that's, some of you could have lost your job. There could have been health challenges as well. Quite interesting, different from last week, Scorpio. So let's get to the bottom of this. We're going to get the middle row. You know, my daughter Zara did a personal reading for her today, and I'm not giving away anything in her life, just it did come out that she needed to sleep more, right? She had the 9 of Swords and 9 of Wands, and Zara's nighttime routine has been really bad lately. So giving her some advice on that she needed to prioritize sleep, because when we're not getting enough sleep or quality sleep, it makes decision making and focus very hard. There is a Scorpio here unable to focus or to see clearly or make a decision right now. Definitely feel that you feel that word discombobulate, whatever that word is. Go look it up. I need to practice it. It could be helpful for you to do some grounding. I really feel like your nervous system is going through something at the moment. Okay, Scorpio. The Lovers. This could be about a relationship or love, and if not, it's about a decision that you're struggling with. Gemini's Major Arcana. I'm just making room because I like to still see all the cards. All right, let's get the heartbeat of Scorpio's reading. Queen of Wands, fire. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's get one more. The Fool. Okay, let's talk about it. We're going to get 3 more in a second. A lot of people in the collective right now, there's a decision looming. It's like you've got this chance at a new beginning, or there is a new beginning in your life. You're on the precipice of some sort of change or something new that you're starting. Like the Fool is a new cycle, a new journey, a new path that you're on. Now, the Fool can be, you know, that you're excited, but you're also, there can be that anticipation and sometimes a little bit of fear when you're starting something new. It can talk about having to take a leap of faith, right? So there could be something around you not sure, right? There could be this exciting new beginning, new relationship, but you're not sure if you should take a leap of faith, or you're just anxious about this new beginning in your life. But let's get one more row. Scorpio. No, the Queen of Wands in the heart of the reading. Either you're sitting in the element of fire right now, which means your energy levels would be high. Queen of Wands is someone driven, passionate, you know, someone ambitious, go-getting, high vibration, someone who draws eyes, gets attention. Or this could be your person I could be describing. There could be an air sign, not an air sign, a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. You'll know if that's relevant. Let's get the last three. Scorpio. Queen of Swords. Some of you, I'm seeing two people. And the lovers can talk about a choice in love. So it could be a decision or choice between two paths, two options, two people. It doesn't have to be love. Scorpio. Knight of Cups. The World. Interesting. Right away, as a reader, when you get a World and the Fool in a reading, it's a very strong sign that who I'm connecting with is someone who is wrapping up a cycle and about to start a new one. You know what I mean? Like you're either getting a new book or you're changing chapter, right? There is a significant change. The World talks about that's wrapped up. That cycle is wrapped up. There's something that's closed out here and you're embracing some sort of new beginning. I really think a lot of Scorpios are really anxious about it. No, Knight of Cups in the Lovers. It can be romantic interest. Knight of Cups is someone who's like, oh, I like her, I like him. I'm going to ask them out. This can be someone who's being motivated by their heart, whether that be friendship, love, a gesture of kindness. Like this is someone with really pure intentions, someone in the element of love, like emotion. But a Queen of Swords, we call them the divorcee of tarot often. Like, they're a person who might have been hurt in the past and know they're really discerning and, they're not necessarily sitting in their emotions. They think things through logically first. They're much more discerning this time. I'm feeling something about a Scorpio who's been burnt in the past. I feel like some of you are not trusting yourself at the moment. You're needing to trust yourself and have faith. Connect to your intuition. Trust that you have the intelligence, the discernment, the wisdom to make a good choice. Whether you're a man or a woman, the Queen of Swords is about discernment for me today. And I like it because if you're currently in this discombobulated or whatever that is, all over the show, lacking focus, lacking direction, lacking decision making, or I'm talking about the cross watcher, the Knight of Swords is someone who sees cleanly now. Okay, there's something about you coming to a place of truth and clarity and being discerning with your choice. Now, when the Lover shows up in multiple people, you might be exploring your options in love with the Seven of Cups. For those of you dating, you could be connecting with a few people right now. It could be the early stages, and you might be struggling about which person you should continue to date or go exclusive with. I don't know, but there is multiple people here. So some of you are trying to make the right decision this time. Be discerning this time is what I'm hearing. But Queen of Wands in the heart, if this is you, Scorpio, connected to the element of fire, confidence is the key to your success. I definitely feel you're magnetic right now, or there's someone around you very magnetic that might have you up in your head. But, the universe with the Queen of Wands is saying, lead with passion, lead with purpose, lead with vision, like take action. But also the Queen of Wands is someone more, because it's the feminine, right? It's like they draw opportunity to them. They draw of all kinds. So if you've got these love interests around you, it's because you're in the Queen of Wands, right? Everyone's like, damn straight, check that Scorpio, right? Like you're radiant. And I feel like you're attracting a lot of opportunity into your life, but it's causing confusion. All I'll say is just be discerning, trust yourself that you have the wisdom now, I'm hearing. Like I feel a lot of you have learnt your lessons and you're needing to have faith in that. Knight of Cups, yeah, I feel like there is a person with really pure intentions here. Now, for some of you, there could be a reconciliation or healing an important relationship. Someone who is coming from a good place, Knight of Cups, whether it's to make peace, apologize. There's something about a person's heart being pure in a situation. That's where I'm going to leave it. I'll also tell you as well, Scorpio, You know, the Nine of Cups is about, with the Fool is about following your heart. So it doesn't have to be romantic love. Dream big, you know, like trust your intuition, you know, pursue the path, pursue your dreams. I feel like Seven of Cups, Knight of Cups, if this is about goals and dreams, a lot of you are connecting. It's like after a period of not being focused or not sure what is the right path, Knight of Cups says, I found the cup. Like, you see, I'm not sure. This is, I know, like I found my cup and I'm going to move in that direction. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed that reading. God bless, love, and light.